Just waiting for YouTube to come back online. Okay. Apologies for that, folks. We lost our internet, but we are back now. I don't know what's causing it. Like I've called the cable guy and he's fixed it. But he did say that they might be working on it in the next couple days, so maybe that's what they're doing. So we changed our security system to high-level security. So that means lots of keycard doors, and the offline mode is unlocked. So if the power goes out, the doors will be unlocked. Okay, return to security menu. Log into network. Okay, let's see if we can... How many letters are there? There's a lot. There's a lot of letters. Okay. Let's just try a couple. I think it might be SN AE SC ING. Oh, I didn't press submit. Okay. Whoops. SNAE SC ING. Submit. Incorrect password. Okay, that was my guess. So, I don't know what it is then. All right, we'll make our way back out of the security room. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to do the Nook. There was another note. Are there any other red notes that I've seen? There's a red note in the conference room. There's a red note in the hallway. And that one says doors in West Wing are more locked. I think I wrote that wrong, but that the hallway is not too far away. I just want to make sure if that's written by hand or not. We'll place the Nook, and then I'm gonna go back here to the hallway. Yeah, doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. But this is a lie. So, a lie. All right. We use up 2 steps there, but the Nook. All right, get a key. Tells you to take notes. All right, so far so good. We have to do the corridor here. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't know if I've been in the corridor yet. Let me just plug in my controller here. When I move it around the room, I Forget to plug it back in. Anything else in the corridor? Nope. Okay, so if the rooms on the west side are more likely to be locked, and that's a lie, that means they are less likely to be locked. So maybe we should head that way. Let's start with the drawing room. Give us some more options. Is there anything new and exciting in here? Don't think so. Now we'll head this way. Let's do the spare room. We've already looked in here. Lockpick kit. Ooh, okay, so let's do the West Wing Hall. Ooh, there's a note here. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Staff members refrain from... Likewise, any staff may draft Southern? The West Wing will be closed until further notice. So this is the West Wing Hall. So late Lady Clara Epson. This is Herbert's wife, I assume. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. June 15th, 1983. And then likewise, any staff may draft Sue. I'm gonna write that part down. Likewise, any staff may draft just in case we find the other part of this piece of paper. The Queen of Diamonds again. Oh, that's why the windows are boarded up. I see. Now that I'm on the west side, I can hit the garage. Yeah, we get the garage. Do we want the garage now, though? This is a dead end. I think we get the garage because we hit the utility closet. I think that's awesome. Garage. Oh, we can't use the garage because it needs a gem requirement. Dang it. We'll do the dining room then. Dang it. I want to go to the garage. That gets us one of the shortcuts. Or maybe not necessarily a shortcut, but it gets us access to extra items. It's an infrastructure gain. I'm not going to go straight because I want to get the garage. So I need to make sure that I have a gem when I see the garage in the pool. Here's a storeroom, actually. So I'm going to get the storeroom and then hope I see the garage. These are all the same? Oh, this is different. Okay. Good to know. So the sand dunes aren't important. Garage, please? No, no garage. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. We could still get the garage if we use the gymnasium. I think we do the gymnasium. It's risky. Ooh, we got a keycard door. Hey, shoes. Were these here before? The running shoes occasionally save one step when traveling longer distances. Is that what that said? Beautiful. Okay. I didn't notice those before. I don't think they were there before. I don't think they were. We have a keycard. Really? You're not going to give me the garage, eh? I don't want to use any of these. Ooh, let me redraw. Let me redraw. Get the garage. No! Dang it. I really tried for the garage like twice there. It's still technically possible to get the garage. Let's go billiard room. Because I want to save my gem. Let's do billiard room. And sometimes there's coins over here. Nope. No coins for us today. Alright, so 8. 9 plus 1 plus 3 is 13. 9 minus 1 is 8. Minus 6 is 2. I think you have to start in the same order. So 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. So 10 minus 8 times 6 is 12. Yeah. 2 keys. Okay. All right. I don't remember where... I had a trunk, right? There was a trunk somewhere. It was in the den. It was way at the beginning. Oh no, I opened that up. I opened that up. And we got lockpicks from that. Okay, go this way. The dark room. Okay, so the dark rooms, that's a big deal. I think we do the dark room. Yeah, I think we do the dark room. Power's gonna go out, which sucks. Can't see anything. So we have to make our way back to the security the utility closet. Let's go this way. Lockpick kit. Okay, we'll use a key. We'll take the only one that doesn't require a gem. Okay, we got the bedroom. That was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. Reddington. Okay, keep it moving, I suppose. Lockpick? Nope. I want to make it back to the utility closet, but that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 steps to get to the utility closet. Which I don't think I can afford to backtrack that far. Let's use up our key. A conference room. That's awesome. A boudoir. That's also awesome. We do get more steps every time we draft a bedroom. So the boudoir is actually excellent. If I can make my way back down to the drawing room, I can get to the utility closet. We also could draft the bunk room, which gives us a lot of extra steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus the 2 from the gymnasium. That's 11 steps to get back to the utility closet. And then we have to back up and do it all over again. So that's 22 steps. Getting the bunk room will get us 10 extra steps, though. Or we can try to make our way back to the drawing room. I think we try to make our way back to the drawing room. So let's do the boudoir. This gives us 5 more steps. There's also the dining room. So if we make it far enough, we can get the dining room, like the dinner in the dining room. But yeah, let's keep moving and see if we can make our way to the, let's see, workshop, mailroom, commissary. We have no way to make it back to the drawing room. Combine inventory to create new items. Right now we have the running shoes and the key card and the lockpicks. I think we'll do the mailroom. Do the mailroom. Sucks. I thought we had the garage there, but got overexcited. It's a tiger. Rawr. What is this? From Dad. Are you allowed to write Dad on mail? Probably. I don't see why not. 1809 Alice Drive. Fen Aries. $63022. And then you've got SKR 6789. And then Simon P. Jones. That's me. Mount Holly Estate. And then Fen Aries 63080. Maybe the zip code is the boudoir code? SKR. K. That K looks a little bit like the one, the passcode that's like crossed out. Maybe it's SKAESCING. Open it up. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Dirigiblocks. Aw, that's cute. Okay. So anything else of note in this area? Nope. Cinca Company. I think that's just the company that he owned. Oh, what's that number? 453-45782. Royal Mailbag. 453-4782. Probably not important, but why not? Write it all down. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, the utility room fuse box. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to this address the address client has provided. Okay. So, this is important. Press any button above to activate blue. So this is the VAC box, VAC indicator. So step 1 is green, 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 and any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Press blue next to red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Five purple indicators. And that shows P, 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 R. And this one shows black, black, blue, red, black, black. Black, black, blue, red, black, black. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. More details in email. Okay, we haven't been able to get to the emails yet. What does this say? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. And this is red, but it's written by hand. There's something underneath that little doodle, but I don't think it's legible. Denny Ravain. He's no longer employed. Okay, so there's another name of a staff member, Denny Ravain. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay. So we do have to go all the way back. But maybe we will... Let's go back through the dark room and we'll pick a different direction from the dark room. Actually, now that I think about it, we have the zip code for this address now. So let's see if we can try that. So the zip code is 63022. No. What about the zip code for... Oh, sorry, 63022. That's the zip code for Simon's address. So 63080. Nope. That's the zip code for this address. What about 6789? No, okay. And it's not going to be the thing on the Royal Mail bag. Okay. I really don't want to have to go all the way back through the gymnasium. Just to get to the utility closet. But we can still maybe make our way back to the drawing room. Oh, we got the bunk bed. Got the bunk bed. Okay, so our only option is to go backwards. So, yeah, we're gonna go to the utility closet. We got the bunk room, though, so let's explore the bunk room. Little guy, I hope you're okay. I hope people are taking care of you. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. So Simon has an older brother. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I do not need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't be writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have had a sister. I wouldn't have it any other way. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. So Simon has a brother named Herbie who went to college. Could that be Herbert? Maybe Simon is named after his grandfather. The original Simon. We'll get some coins. It's gonna be bad news, like Camp Colonel. Camp Colonel. Is that a Commodore 64? I don't know. But that's a really old game console. What does this say? Turtles of Vera? Turtles of Vera. The Trinsdale Mystery? The Trinsdale Mystery. There's 2 pawns here. Can I climb up here? No. It's a really cool bunk bed. Take care, buddy. You've got a little bunk bed too. Okay, so we have to go all the way back. Unfortunate. But we did get a bunch of steps for building that bunk room, so go through here. Ooh, we got our running shoe to activate there. So that's nice. We don't get that yet, unfortunate. Oh, I can't even go that way. We gotta go so far to get to this utility closet. I think it'll be worth it, though. I think it'll be worth it. Let's draft this room, just in case it's a bedroom. Get the maid's chamber. That is a bedroom. The conference room. Passageway. I think we want the conference room. Gives us the most options. Could do passageway. Let's do passageway. Oh, we can't do passageway. My bad. But yeah, let's do conference room. But we're not going to go into it yet. Ooh, our running shoes activated. Amazing. Gosh, this is such a long walk. Let's check this again. It could be a K. S-K? Or maybe S-R? Maybe it's just S-I. S-I-E? S-I-L? Let's try S-I-L. Log into network. S-I-L. And then what was the rest that I wrote down? A-E. A-E. Oops. A-E. S-C. I-N-G. Incorrect password. No. Okay. All right, we still have 35 steps. Gosh, it's so far, but we got to get to that utility closet. It'll be worth it for progression. Come on, running shoes. Come on, running shoes. I need you now. We lose some money as well. All right. The dark room turned off, so we need to turn that one back on. And then these ones. What was it saying? So, then any to get blue. Now we need blue beside red to get purple. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is it. Okay, so, and then red, purple, red, purple, red, purple. Now we have this white one. I don't know what the white does. Oh, actually, can we turn off the power in the gymnasium? Maybe that'll turn off that, like, that thing that makes us play basketball. Maybe if the power's off, we won't play basketball. That makes sense. Logically, that makes sense. Okay, most importantly, we turn the power back on in the dark room. So now we gotta go all the way back to the dark room. Come on, running shoes. I need you. There we go. Got one running shoe. The power's off. Nice. So it's not taking our steps away. And the power's on here. Perfect. Okay, so print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Okay, dark room. Okay, so that's Clara. Clara has the Monroe, the mole on her upper lip, the Monroe. Clara photo. And then this one. Yeah. That's a picture of the orchard before that tree was cut down. But it needs an enlarged copy. Which I think should be over here. Is that Clara? Writing a note. The drawer is open. And she's smiling. Clara photo. Writing a note. In office. Office drawer. is open. I know that this is the office just from my last playthrough, so. And then you've got 2 maids, but it's blurry. There we go. In this one, it looks like they're smiling, or the one on the right is smiling, but in this one, she's not smiling. Is there something behind them? Some kind of chalkboard or something? This one's even more blurry. It shows the same photo 3 times. Like, it's gotta be relevant, right? Wait a second. In this one... Okay, the plant is missing, but... There's an entire plant hanging from the ceiling that is missing. Photos of the clock. This is a different time, though. That looks like 10:10? 10:10? Herbert, what up? Cinca Company. Why are you taking pictures in the bathroom? Oh, this is like a mirror photo. Like first selfies. I know that there's a zoomed in photo here somewhere. So right here? Who's this guy? He's got a note, so I need to bring back the... I need to bring back the magnifying glass. Okay. So, other than a key, I think that's all we get here. What's so special about the camera, Herbert? I guess he was trying to do a selfie, and because he's not looking through the viewfinder, he like keeps missing. I don't know. We'll have to come back with the magnifying glass. This is the camera. What's up here? Nothing? Okay, so we got the power on, but we aren't able to read that. I think it says AL something, but because we don't have the magnifying glass, There's no way of knowing. Darn it. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go back. That's okay. That's okay. I thought we'd make a little better progress there. But now we know to turn off the power in the gymnasium. Every time we hit the utility closet, turn off the power in the gymnasium. Okay, now we've got the conference room again. This note has the safe code, but it's typed on a red piece of paper, so we know that it's a lie. Ooh, we've got a whole bunch of gems in the wine cellar. We could also do the workshop or the walk-in closet. I think we do the walk-in closet. Let's do the walk-in closet. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, you earn an additional 1 coin in interest. Oh man, should have picked that up first. This is Clara's picture. Nothing particularly interesting. It's a clock. It says a different time again. I don't know if I should be writing down all these times that the clocks say. This is the second room that has a picture of a lock and a picture of a clock. A lock and a clock. All right. Got the coin purse. It's not necessarily over. We might get a lot more steps somewhere. A courtyard. 7 locked doors. Yeah, we could get like a lot of steps if we make our way to rank 8. But then we'd have to make our way back to the dining room. I say we do the Great Hall. See if we can use our lock-picking skills. Okay. Nothing there. Can't unlock that one. Ooh, what's this? An upgrade disc. A floor plan upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Heck yeah. Okay, it's not working on that one. Or that one. This one worked, but there's nothing here. All right, so we definitely want to go straight. So we'll use our key, one of our keys here. Ooh, guest bedroom. That's actually awesome. So that gets us 10 steps plus an extra 5 for drafting a bedroom. That could have saved us right there. I like it. I like it. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, so that one's bad, but it gives us a lot of options. I think we go guest bedroom. Just get like a whole bunch of stuff. We've already seen this note. We get an extra gem, which is nice. Okay. Now, the trick here is to not use up all of our keys, but to get through this. So it's left or right? Left or right? We'll try. We'll try to do what's least obvious. We'll do this one first. Use our key on here. Is this the correct one? Ooh, we got a lever. Okay. So the lever, that's good. Lever is good. It opens the right-hand side wall. So the great room has a lever. For the right-hand side of the antechamber. We're definitely going to pull that lever. Okay. So we'll have to use our last key to get through here. Okay, so that's actually really cool because we have the... Oh wait, spread in each green room. We don't have very many green rooms. Never mind. So we have to do the East Wing Hall. So we'll do that. East Wing Hall. Have we been here before? I think so. Nothing important here. At least, nothing I'm noticing. Let's go this way. Door is locked. Oh no! This is it. Okay, we're still alive, still alive. Our only option is the workshop. So, unless we get more keys somewhere. So, we gotta do the workshop. Ugh. We're not getting very many of the, like, mechanical doors. I did pick the option to add more mechanical doors. Oh, it's an S now. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, so this time we've got an S. The first time we got an L. Workshop. We got an L. Second time, we got an S. And a compass. Drawing floor plans leading north more frequently. I like it. Okay. And we've got a workshop. We could maybe combine some stuff. Let's see what we can do. Compass plus nothing. Coin purse plus nothing. Running shoes? Nothing. Key card? Nothing. I don't think we have anything that fits together, unfortunately. Okay, this is it. Are we alive? No, and that's it. We're out. We're out of doors. Is there anything else we can do, though? We could try, no, we don't have any more keys. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's just make our way back to the security room. And we'll use our upgrade disc. Unfortunate. We keep getting stuck by locked doors, and we have the lockpick kit. And I set it up to be a whole bunch of security doors with the key card, and still we only saw one keycard door. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay, we have an upgrade disc. That's what's most important. Insert the disc. What did we get? Courtyard? Courtyard data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. 5 digging spots. Or courtyard is always left unlocked. We haven't gotten to the garage yet. And I think that gives us the shovel. I think the courtyard is probably good. Or more gems. It's between always unlocked or 2 gems. I think we'll go with always unlocked. Because this has a chance of being good. Well, this is always good. And this is a chance of being good. I think we'll just get 2 gems. Okay. Well, I think that's all we can do in this run. We unfortunately just hit too many locked doors. Maybe we'll save... I'm going to save my keys. I'm not going to unlock any more trunks. But every time we unlocked a trunk, we got the lockpick kit. And the lockpick kit definitely paid for itself. So, I don't know. It's unfortunate. Okay, let's call it a day. Call it a day. That was good, though. We'd made a lot of progress. Look at how full we made it. A sizable inn with 6 bedrooms. We got 8 new rooms. That's good. 81 steps taken. That was pretty awesome. I liked that. Let's go again. Let's go again. Day 3. We have a couple things waiting for us. I think we have the mail room. Oh, we can also check. The coat check also might have something for us. And we know that the left-hand side has less locked rooms. Let me just check my notes here. So doors in the west wing are more frequently locked, but that's a lie. So let's go to the west hand side or the left hand side and see if we can get the garage. I'd really love to get the garage. We'll start with the parlor. Parlor should get us some gems because we need the gems to draft the garage. Okay, this box is black. That's true. That's true. The gems are in a true box. Okay, this box is blue. Okay, so if this box is blue, that's true. And this box is black, that means that's true. And the gems are in a true box, that's a lie, which means the gems are in the lying box. Okay. Next up, let's do the den. We got a trunk? There's a trunk here, okay. Let's head this way. The West Wing Hall. I think the West Wing Hall is where we want to go. Yep. Hey, John. Yeah, I love this game. I love this game. I've just recently come back to it. So I played it for a number of hours months ago, and now I'm like, I started over today, and now I'm on day 3. And I'm making so many notes. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. So if you don't want spoilers, you don't have to watch, but also hello. I heard that it was the highest rated game of 2025. Nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I think let's get the utility closet. This is a perfect spot for the utility closet, actually. So, and we already have enough gems to draft the garage. We're on the left-hand side because we want to get the garage. The keycard entry system, we'll turn that off because we don't have a keycard. We'll turn the gymnasium off, the garage on. I don't know how to finish this puzzle quite yet. The dark room, it doesn't matter what I do to the dark room, I don't think. But let's try turning it off. Whenever you enter it, it goes off. So I'm like, maybe if I start with it off, it'll go on? I don't know. Try that. So is there a limit for how many days you can search for? That I don't know. I think there's a month. You get a month, so maybe 30 days. The first time I played, I got to day 9. And I unlocked, like, a lot of extra stuff. Like, I unlocked the orchard door and the garage and the tool shed and stuff like that. So I don't have any of those in this playthrough, so I want to get the tool shed. Ah, man. Give me the garage. Bro, give me the garage. Patio. Patio's good later in the game, but I haven't actually been there yet. I think we go corridor and see if we can still get this garage. I really want to get the garage. Please? Yes! Okay, we got the garage. Perfect. Excellent. So we have to have 1 gem to get the garage, and then we have to have the power on to open up the door to the garage. Amazing. Okay, this is huge. And then we get 3 keys for having the garage. think there's usually a way to open that, no? Can't remember. Yeah, I know some of the solutions to the puzzles, John. So if you want to play it yourself, feel free to not watch. I don't want to spoil it for you. But you are welcome to stay, obviously. Did you go to your brother's yesterday to finish the TV show? Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Okay, so the garage names the driver. The driver is Christoph. And he takes this is the 3rd time this month you have been out and about. Okay, from Mrs. Babbage. Now I'm fine watching. I might fall asleep. Getting pretty nappy after work. No, I stayed in, too tired. That's okay, yeah. I'm glad you got some rest. Oh, man. That's the password for the terminal. SWNSNG. That's the terminal password. SWNSNG. Swan Song. That's the password. Oh my gosh. I was trying the password on the last playthrough and I couldn't get it. Now we can check people's emails and stuff. Okay. And we unlocked this door, so let us go back here. This gets us across this thing. And beautiful soundtrack. And now we can open this gate. Hooray! Perfect. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. You know what Swan Song reminds me of? I don't know. It could be a lot of things. A swan. Or I don't know, tinnitus. Could be a lot of things. Ear holes. A sexy sax. Okay. I think this is the tool shed. Oh yeah, root cellar, tool shed, or hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Ooh, that's dope. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Okay, but I don't have a shovel. Tool shed has 2 special items. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Let's do tool shed in case they give us a magnifying glass. They're giving us a shovel. These honker games were a goose-themed talent show, beauty pageant, and then arena deathmatch inspired by the Hunger Games, but honk because goose, yeah. Sci-fi RPG campaign. Quadrillionaire, super rich agriculture lords would stage the honker games. I hope there weren't geese in the games. A shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. You don't say. You don't say. What else we got? A sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. There is a locked trunk, actually, so that's helpful. Is there anything else? Secrets. Secrets. Wash helper. It's a washboard. Okay, I think we're good. Get out of here, bird. I'm just joking. You can stay there. All the competitors had funny names like Murder Most Foul or Quack the Ripper. One was named Swansong, and it was implanted with a thermonuclear bong so that when it died, it nuked most of the competition. It would have won based on total points earned and kills, but one of the players was able to use their social media skills to convince the judges that the fans would riot if a dead goose won, so the competition. They disqualified Swansong. All the competitors were some form of bird. Many were sentient bird folk. All were genetically modified. That sounds like animal abuse. That's sentient bird folk abuse. I'm just being sarcastic. Except Samantha. Samantha was a regular duck entered by a 5-year-old. The 5-year-old cried when Samantha got eaten. Oh, a goose monster. Of course, you had to make me cry. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Okay. Awesome. We got access to the tool shed. Permanent additions. Let's go back to the den. And now we can use the sledgehammer to sledge this trunk open. Give me that. Ooh, we got 2 dice and 4 coins. All right, we're in good shape so far. Let's head this way, I think. These are all not very good. We could redraw, or we could just take the closet. I think we take the closet. We'll get more items. I want to get the magnifying glass. Got the running shoes. All right. I like the running shoes. And a gem. All right. Not what we wanted, but still a very good item. Our entry was Magusa, one of the player's characters who could shape change and shape changed into a multi-headed goose hydra. Magusa, so not a gorgon, should be a gorgon goose, a gorgusa. Should we go right or straight? I think we'll go right. Try to get more dead ends. We want to use up the dead ends. That's a waste of a drawing room, so I'm not going to go that way. We could go guest bedroom, or we could go storeroom. Let's go storeroom, because the bedroom later on might be more helpful. Okay. Ooh, the mailroom. We can't use the mailroom though, because then we've dead-ended ourselves. So we got bedroom or chapel, or we can redraw the floor plan. I think we're okay with the bedroom. We can just do the bedroom. Oh, there's no trunk in this bedroom. Usually there's a trunk in the bedroom. Of course, when I have a sledgehammer, they don't give you the trunk. Yeah, not a gorgon like Medusa, but named after Medusa. Just had lots of goose heads without a human head. Yeah, so that's a Hydra. That's not Medusa at all. Totally different. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, so our options are the drawing room or the Nook. I think we'll do the drawing room because efficiency. Any items in our drawing room today? Nope. Nope. I've already like scanned these rooms like intently. So if I'm walking through the rooms really quickly, that's why. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That's pretty awesome. Also, mailroom, your package has been delivered. I think we're gonna do mailroom. I think we'll do mailroom. What's our package? What is it? Customer's copy, packing slip, the Cinca Company. Let me write this down. Mailroom 2. 445 West Barbaron Avenue. I write down like any sequences. Date packed 11-5 by K. Thompson. Department 604. Serial number 1157770. Items included in this order: a brass compass, 2 gems, 2 keys. It was shipped 11-5, invoice number 627. 627. Customer's order number 5254. So many numbers. No claims for shortage will be allowed unless this packing slip is returned to us with details within 8 business days. 5254. We get a compass, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Okay. Awesome. Well, that was good. That was good. I'm glad I got the mail room. This is the first part of the utility room clue. Let's go up this way. Security room. We want the security room. But the Nook is kind of going the right way. We want the security room, though. Let's get the security room. Now we know the passwords. So the keycard system, we're going to turn the security level down to low. And the offline mode will be unlocked. Turn to the security menu. Okay, and then let's try the swan song without the vowels. Incorrect password. Okay. So it has the vowels in it. Swan song. Boom. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. Special orders. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Aww. This service has been temporarily disabled. Okay. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. What would you like to order? I would like to order a magnifying glass. Please. Magnifying glass. You would like the commissary to order a magnifying glass. This order is estimated to take 1 to 2 days. Yes, please. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect the other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. View active terminals. No other terminals are currently connected. So there's one in the office. There's one in the laboratory, and there's one in the shelter. Terminals, we've got office, lab, and shelter. The shelter is outside, though. As well as security. Email. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the email account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. Data transfers. Not currently available. Glossary of terms. Ooh, what's Dirigiblocks? In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of bored members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Ah, cool. Blessing? What's a blessing? A blessing is a persistent benefit that lasts for several days, typically bestowed from Shrine, after an offering of gold has been made. Okay, okay. What's a contraption? Workshop is a useful room in which you can experiment trying out different combinations of inventory items in an attempt to create a new and unique contraption. Dig. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Dirt. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt. Thank you. Color? Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, blue for blueprints, the default type. Okay. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just, what are the ones that I'm most interested in? History. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. Grounds? The campsite, the apple orchard, and the west path. Orange floor plans, known as hallways, are rooms that often contain many doors. They provide architects the means to branch off into different paths, allowing for greater flexibility. There's a glossary of terms in the glossary of terms, a feature on the network that you are now perusing. A list of words and architectural jargon that is intended to make simple the terms you will encounter on this state. Entries marked will become gradually revealed as you progress. Estate refers to all the explorable areas as well as the grounds. The house, on the other hand, only refers to the current rooms. The east wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Okay, so the east wing has 9 rooms. That's good to know. And how many... I guess I already knew that, right? Let's see here. Is there any other things? Mechanical... Okay. Outer room. Rooms draftable only from a door located outside of the house on the grounds of Mount Holly. West path access is required before these rooms are accessible. Okay. Rarity? How often a floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. There are 4 rarities: common, normal, uncommon, and rare. 4 rarities, okay. Didn't know that before. Special floor plan? Slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer unique, complex, or exciting effects. A red room? Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Tomorrow, trunk, upgrade, west path. A charming path that winds through the wooded area that runs alongside the west wing of the house. This path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and locked. The west wing rooms are the 9 rooms that border the very left edge of the house. Okay. Okay, cool. So this password is Swan Song. There we go. We got it. That's huge. Let's go this way. Well, it's kind of a waste of a passageway, so I'm not going to do that. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's pretty cool. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Ooh, what's this? Rabbit's foot? A lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. All right. Kind of gross, but all right. We have plenty of rerolls, so I'm not worried about like hitting dead ends here. The nook, the kitchen. I don't have very much money, so probably won't go to the kitchen. Should we go to the nook? Sure. Let's go to the nook. Get our key. That is always in the nook. Keep going. We have tons of keys, so that's okay. Now, we got the pantry, the chapel, and the bunk room. Let's go to the chapel. Although I don't like the chapel very much because it takes our money away. It does give us some options. We'll use the guest bedroom. This gives us like 15 steps, 5 for drafting it, and then 5 for entering it, or 10 for entering it. Plus we get a gem. Yeah, I know, taking all my money. Ooh, a code check. We can't do the code check right now, though. Let's do the observatory. Because I don't know what this, like, star symbol means. I can't remember what it means. So let's do the observatory. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, The Fixed Stars, Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt, Fen Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. The North Star, 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Diamondus Minor, 1 gem. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. The Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. The Sale. Everything is 15% or 50% off today. Florealis. Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Special flowers. Interesting. I'm just going to quickly jot these down. Observatory. So there's 1 star, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8, 11 and 12, 15 and 20. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. I think you can only get 1 star per day, so the more times you get the observatory, the easier it becomes. So I've got 1 star. So my only possibility is the North Star. We have to spin the telescope, though. Spinny, spinny. No, don't do that. Back up. Does it go even higher? Yeah, keep going. Okay, that's as high as it goes. Spin this one. A little bit further. Perfect. And then we got the North Star. Gain 1 coin. Did we get that 1 coin? Sure. Now we're gonna lose that coin if we go back through the chapel. So let's go this way. Commissary, the dark room. Let's see, we have the utility closet. And we have... The only thing is we don't have a magnifying glass yet. We need the power to be on in the dark room as well as a magnifying glass. We could get the commissary, but let's do the dark room first. Is it going to turn on? Nope. But this should be unlocked. So let's go this way. Oh my gosh, what are our options here? This one. Random. Boom. We got the spare room. Okay. Sure. Let's go to the spare room. Is there anything here? No. The walk-in closet. I think we want the walk-in closet. Ooh, actually that's probably a bad idea. We should do the billiard room. Just in case. You must select one of them. Okay, we'll pick the billiard room. And then no extra coins today in the billiard room. Let's do our puzzle here. 17, and then 13 minus 12 is 1. 6 times 3 is 18. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Oh, this is a tough one. So 20 minus 10 times 2 divided by 4 is 5. Okay, got it. A silver key. Okay. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. There's a courtyard, a hallway, or a pantry. I think we'll do the... It's like, which direction do we want to go? I think we can do the... I think let's do the hallway. More efficiently use the rooms. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So that's a lie. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Ooh, the dining room. Dining room is good. We don't have access to rank 8 yet. But I think we'll pick up the dining room now. If we make it to rank 8 and then come back to the dining room, we can get a meal. Let's try this way. Eee. We'll use a key, I suppose. This is where we want to waste a room. Secret passage. I don't want to use a secret passage. Or a code check. We could get the code check, but I'd rather, like, waste... Let's get the code check. Sure, why not? So the code check is holding on to my sleep mask at the moment. I don't think I'm going to even walk in there. Because I'm not interested in picking up the sleep mask on this run. I might pick it up after. Ooh, a freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money and gem amounts will not be reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's insane. Oh my gosh. If I had a lot more things, maybe that'd be good. But I've never seen the freezer, like, in my options. Let's go to the courtyard, because I've also not been to the courtyard. The courtyard. Plus we have a shovel, so... Oh, we got a metal detector. Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and gold. We have a lot of keys. We're doing good. I think we want to go north to get to rank 8. I don't see any... Oh, there's some dirt. What did we get? Nothing of interest was buried here. Okay, nothing interesting in the courtyard. Sure, I'll use a key. I think we can go to the commissary now. I think that's fine. All right. Ooh, there's lots of stuff here to read. All right, staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out. Okay, we've already read this before. So a box without graphs. A box without graphs. Shipping without paying attention. What is this? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. But this is a lie. Sorry for any inconvenience. Day 12 to 16. Okay. I don't know if these post-it notes mean anything. It might mean something. We'll have to see if it changes later. This is Dheeraj Blocks. They haven't added this yet. Dheeraj Blocks. Nice. Looks like a cigarette machine. Sale. Annual Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the dining room. No, I'm not gonna go to the dining room yet. Let's keep exploring. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the dining room. No, I'm not gonna go to the boiler room though. It's a power source. We can use that to turn on. Boiler room though is a power source. We can use that to turn on power. The dark room, although we don't have a magnifying. I think we'll go to the pool. These are rare rooms. Like I don't remember seeing them very much. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Gosh, there's so many locked doors. I think we do it. I think we do it anyways. Got to.